everybody, it's Mary here, and it is the end of day one on the road. We're so excited, had a fabulous day. The truck pulled the fifth wheel tremendously. I mean, it was fabulous. I even got behind the wheel and drove for 2 hours. I learned 4 things today. Number 1, I am absolutely capable of pulling our fifth wheel with our truck. Number 2, I'm pretty darn good at it on the highway, just so you know. Number 3, going in and out of rest parks, easy peasy, no problem. Number 4, I am capable of going and getting gas at truck stops, but I gotta be honest, not great at it, and I don't love it. So that's what I learned so far in this adventure. But I did want to show you, so this is the place that we are staying tonight. It's called RV Express 66. It is in Marshfield, Missouri. It's right outside, just east of Springfield, Missouri. It is right next door to a Holiday Inn Express, but I gotta tell you, we kind of love it. It is right next to the interstate, so it may be a little noisy tonight. You can see the interstate behind us. It might be a little noisy, we'll see, but quite frankly, the convenience of it is phenomenal. So I'll show you our site right behind me. Here it is. You got a little grass, you've got a grill if you need it. But it is a pull-through site, so because we're just spending the night here, we didn't even unhook from the truck. We plugged into power. There is water, there's electric, there is sewer. Everything you need is right here. Also behind me, and we just happen to be in the first site closest to the building here behind me, but this is the offices. In there, they also have showers, so it's really great. It's gonna be a perfect little spot to just do a quick off the interstate and pull in and park. But I did wanna tell you about some fun that we had on the way. So when we were between St. Louis and here, this campground that we went to, we went through a little town called St. James, Missouri. And as we were driving along, we saw these signs for the St. James Winery. My husband and I love wine. No, I got my wine people hat on. So we love wine. We love stopping and finding these local wineries and just tasting their wines and doing a quick flight. So we decided to just pull in on a whim. So we had no idea, it was not planned at all. Pulled in there. We had the best time, and I brought this just to show you. So this is St. James Winery. It's locally made, nationally awarded since 1970. We tried a flight of wines. My husband and I have very different taste in wine, so we got really different things, but we loved it. And I have to tell you, Chris helped us, and he was phenomenal. In fact, about halfway through my husband's flight, he could tell that there was a wine that my husband was gonna like, so he added it to his flight, and sure enough, he was right. That's the bottle we ended up buying for my husband. But in a minute, at the end of this video, I'm gonna show you a couple of pictures I took at the winery. We'll include them so you can see them. But I just wanted to let you know it is right off the interstate, off of I-44. Which, by the way, is also Route 66, if you're into that. But it was right off the interstate. You just pulled right in, easy on and off. They had ample parking for our big rig, and we had an absolutely great time at St. James Winery in St. James, Missouri, with Chris. So if you guys get a chance, if you're into that sort of thing, I encourage you to swing in there, say hi to Chris for us, tell him Phil and Mary, the RV full-timers from Indianapolis, recommended you, and you'll know that they also give a great military discount if that's something that you might be able to take advantage of. So just wanted to let you know, we've had a great first day. I wanted to share just a little bit more about this RV Express, or the RV Express RV Park. It's on Route 66. So a couple of other amenities that are here that I didn't share early are there is a swimming pool. It has not opened for the season yet. They're planning to do that over Memorial Day weekend, but there is a pool for guests. There's a little bit of seating area that'll go out there as well. The restrooms are really nice also. So as you walk in, there are 2 sinks. There are 2 toilets, one regular, one for handicapped. And there are also 2 showers. These are both handicap accessible, so they're really nice. Used those last night. Both of the showers have codes and padlocks that you can get in and out of them, as does the door to get into the building and to get into the building from the outside, and to get into the building from the pool area. And they provide every camper with that code. That way you have access to it, but people who shouldn't don't, which is really nice. And the building is really cool inside. It's just got a real homage to the whole Route 66 vibe that this area was built on. There are a lot of information about the local area. So if you're wanting to do some sightseeing, they have just about everything you can imagine there. One of my favorite things is this right here. The wall is just covered with these drawings. It's an artist's rendition of some old campers. And for those of us that are RVers, boy, this just kind of speaks to our heart, right? And then the last thing I wanted to mention was they do have on-site laundry facilities should you need those. So there are 2 washers, there are 4 dryers, and those are $1.50 for each load. It's a little higher than I've seen at other places, but you know what? If it's an emergency and you need to get some laundry done, this would be accessible for you to do that. And like I said earlier, actually last night, I really thought that this interstate noise might be an issue, right? And I wasn't sure how that was going to go. You can see it's pretty loud today, but I'll tell you, either we were really tired last night, or the traffic wasn't that bad, because we didn't hear a single thing. It did not keep us up at all. So all in all, I would say that RV Express 66 be a really great place to stop if you're needing a place for overnight. As always, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Hendrick Home on the Highway. Our website is hendrickhomeonthehighway.com. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you can continue to follow us as we live our amazing life on the highway journey. And remember, see you down the road.